Parental guidance, this shit gets gritty. I'll try to stay witty, but pain's not pretty. Parental guidance, this shit gets gritty. I'll try to stay witty, but pain's not pretty. I'm a supernaturally gifted individual. Steal the show spectacularly, it's criminal. Transform your mind with my rhyme subliminal. Rabbinical midrash entirely rhyme syllables. I'm not egotistical, I stay invisible. I'm a mere human in a mask, hypocritical. That's a pagan dramatical reference, but it's difficult to be misunderstood by the body political. Does this offend you? That I'm an angry young man? I do this shit for the whole human clan. I dare to write rhymes that no Christian can, without drawing friends unfriendly opposites shine. But church, you need to know I'm not your enemy. If you get offended, then blame this nervous energy on enthusiastic youthful immaturity. Please, whatever you do, don't put me in purgatory. Parental guidance, this shit gets gritty. I'll try to stay witty, but pain's not pretty. Parental guidance, this shit gets gritty. I'll try to stay witty, but pain's not pretty. This one's for the hypocrites and for the hedonists. This one's for the lawbreakers, for the legalists. This one's for the daydreamers and for the realists. For the rap god loyalists and Dante and Beatrice. I've prayed for Eminem since I was 12 years old. Ever since I heard Slim Shady on the radio, praying God would have mercy upon his soul and upon me too. Cause I thought his lyrics were gold. There's something about gold and precious stones to find the needs of mine, and it'll go down deep alone into places where natural life doesn't dare grow. We need revival in the minds, bring the prodigals home. You know the story of the donkey stopping working. The Welsh revival meant the miners stopped their cursing. Let's make sure this time we don't make it the first thing on our list of sins. To quit cursing's not the worst thing. This working. Parental guidance and guidance, this shit gets gritty. I'll try to stay witty, but pain's not pretty. Parental guidance, this shit gets gritty. I'll try to stay witty, but pain's not pretty. I guess God heard me, see the cross round Marshall's neck. But who am I to judge? No, scratch that, what the heck. Let me go ahead and put my cards on the table. I believe Marshall Mathers deserves the Christian label as much as Matt Redman, as much as Lee Cray. Isn't the truth that we're all saved by grace? Being a Christian's a binary state, a simple revelation that transforms your fate. That doesn't mean that I'm willing to minimize discipleship. I've given that shit my life, but I believe when you look into Marshall's eyes, you see a kid that don't know how to compromise. Don't misunderstand, I'm not saying he's sanctified, at least not completely, but then neither am I. But I'm sick to the stomach, I'm so dissatisfied with prejudice in the church, so this is my battle cry. Parental guidance, this shit gets gritty. I'll try to stay witty, but pain's not pretty. Parental guidance, this shit gets gritty. I'll try to stay witty, but pain's not pretty. Please don't get offended, don't get self-righteous. Most religions contaminated with the virus of moralism, which the Apostle Paul says is shiter. Soundbite that I find is sometimes made somewhat lifeless by most translators who prefer a word that's more pious. Philippians 3:8, if my reference is right, as Kabbalah is more explicit than mere detracts. Let's go find a concordance and then come back, kiss my white ass. Uh-oh, I'm dropping A-bombs on the gates of hell. Hello, it's me, you can call me Adele. I'm all about that bass, my wife's been feeding me well. I'm not dissing large ladies, let that lie be dispelled. They say you're fat, I say you're a fat bottom bombshell. If you don't believe me, take pen and paper and spell the word fat, B-E-A-U-T-I-F-U-L. Take that devil, his beauty's gonna shout F you hell. Parental guidance, this shit gets gritty. I'll try to stay witty, but pain's not pretty. Parental guidance, this shit gets gritty. I'll try to stay witty, but pain's not pretty. I'm serious, we've watered down the good news. Church should be dynamite, but we're not lighting the fuse. Now we amuse ourselves with the refuse of a culture that's suffused with satanic worldviews, and go to church on Sunday to sleep through the schmooze of a dude who's accrued too much fear of man to be rude. And then we're bemused as we sit in our pews that we're not reaching the nations, let alone the Jews. Christ is our vital hope. We just need to curse with discretion. Don't trust me, read Deuteronomy 27, which commands that 12 curses in rapid session be shouted at the church to help keep us from transgression. And Christ became a curse for us, is how we go to heaven. We got to break this cursed covenant with non-aggression, cause by the signs of the times we're obviously heading to another great depression and perhaps Armageddon. Parental guidance, this shit gets gritty. I'll try to stay witty, but pain's not pretty. Parental guidance, this shit gets gritty. I'll try to stay witty, but pain's not pretty. Explicit lyrics, explicitly Christian, rapped by the wrath of an angry youth with a mission. Versus the spells, I use them like a magician, but I shine and track your mind without your kind permission. Firing on all pistons, key me the ignition. I made the decision to break with tradition. This isn't about manners, it's about abolition of the strongholds that enslave us, they need demolition. Parental guidance, we need the guidance of a father, mother. Mary just won't do though, I know you'd rather. I imagine you can let it be though you don't have answers to questions of the here and now, let alone hereafter. Instead you drown your sorrows in your pint of lager. You've occupied Wall Street, but the 1% still prosper. You watch the evening news show the innocents slaughtered, but lager cannot do the trick, your wine's turning to water.